Probably adjust the camera first, huh? That'll do. I looked at Daily Bugles in the corner there in the old box because I was doing some comparison on the minifigs. Okay, I'm done messing with it. It's not showing it on my phone. Anyone here? Are we live? Just a little bit delayed or what? There it is. All right, what's up, guys? Looks like we're live now. We have one sticker left over here. That's fire. 3 stickers left here. That's fire. So that means the little portal circles are prints. Make sure none of my minifigures fell off. What's up, Matt? Well, glad you're here because, man, I don't want to do this right now. I have no interest in this set right now. Oh, bad day. That's a print piece. Knew that was going to be a print piece, so that's really cool. That's going right there. But Kaylin's like, yeah, I don't want to do it. But Kaylin's like, you got to do it. I mean, I have the video planned for the minifig upgrade, so I want to go to sleep, but I'm not tired. It's one of those days. Okay. Okay, so you guys haven't. Where is he? You guys haven't seen Dead Strange, which I did build last night, and he's from bag 17. It goes great with the Daily Bugle, 100%. You can see. Oh, I'm pointing to the screen. You see where I'm pointing? You can see the finger through here. There's the Daily Bugle box back there. I was looking at the minifigs here, 24 of them, compared to the 9 that we get with the Sanctum, and I think I'm up to 28 right now. There's Thor. You can't. The light's not coming through now. I got this wall here, but there's Thor in there, the Ancient One. There's a Bruce Banner in there, and there's also a Loki from Ragnarok. We have Heartless Strange. Heartless Strange from What If. Dead Strange from Multiverse of Madness, of course. That's purple in his hand. Looks blue on camera, but that's purple. Oops. I did go ahead and give the purple one. So I got pink for Heartless Strange here. I do want to have different colors for all of them and then have the regular Strange be just a boss with all different colors. Defender Strange here, which I did take the hairpiece off of Dead Strange. So Dead Strange has Captain America, the Falcon, Sam Wilson as Captain America's hairpiece. Thought that was nice, and it looks nice. I like the Defender Strange having the ponytail hairpiece more. Here we have the Sinister Strange from Multiverse of Madness, and Mordo, which we built. Also, I don't think you guys have seen Mordo. Actually, I like the sand green minifigure, which you don't get very often. Like Yoda has the sand green face and Kit Fisto and stuff, but like you don't see a whole lot of minifigures in this color really. So I'm thrilled about that. It would actually look really cool with like maybe a dark green cape from Loki or something, just to kind of give it like a little pizzazz, you know. I gave him one of the shields as well because he does cast magic, and then he does use a sword often. So went ahead and I'm pretty sure he conjures himself a sword. So then we have Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. Wait, there we go. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and then Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. And then we have Ned Leeds. We have MJ, the Scarlet Witch, not Wanda. Oh, sorry, Ebony Maw, and then of course Iron Man there. Here's the current Doctor Strange. So he has, well, he's got a green thing, so it's not really current, I guess, but that's like him using the Time Stone and then the shield, of course. And then on the back, we have the Sinister Six from No Way Home there, of course. Thought that was great. We went ahead and threw Venom in because he kind of was in the movie, but I know he didn't end up making the actual group that was in the Sanctum down there in the Undercroft. Down there in the Undercroft. But that's what we got going on over here. Much better with the minifigs we need in the set, that's for sure. Dude's got every Spidey ever. The really old ones I don't have because those minifigures are nuts. Oh, I do have Spider Pig. He's on the wall right there. I have the Venomized Spider Pig as well. His name is Pork Grind. Pork Grind. Yeah, I'm sure they've been doing this weird staggered pattern where one goes up just a little bit. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want right here. One of our 4 stickers left is going here. I believe, yeah, this is a photo of Mordo. And this is obviously Mordo from in the MCU, 616, our universe. And so he has short hair, looks like. Yeah, the outfit's different too. It looks like this is the previous Mordo minifigure, so that's really cool. A little bit of a reference to him. He is sitting here with the time stone, though, in this photo. Pork Grind, literally, that's his name. I wonder if we'll see Spider Pig. I heard some stuff about Wonder Man today, and like I stalk Marvel information, and for me to not have heard about that was kind of wild. I knew something was off here. The first page where it tells you to dump. I just didn't expect a step there, I guess. That's like, it goes like that. That's kind of a boring shot for you guys to stare at. Sorry. There you go. That's a little better, huh? 2 more of these. I like the use of these wheel well pieces as window details. It's happened several times in different sets, and I always think it looks really nice. Definitely going to finish the Sanctum tonight. I was not anticipating having it done till next week, but I did get very excited in the previous few days. So it kind of did go a little hard there. Let's see, this one needs to be... There it is. Okay, so this one's gray. I'm like, are you going to be able to tell? And yeah, but there's a chimney here on the top. They're going to do the same thing on the other side. That's cool. Okay, there's that photo back there. You guys might not have seen... I think I might have built this one by myself, but we've got some of the relics here. We have some of the relics here. Bam! Smack you with that. Got a spear. We got the sands of Nasil or whatever that is. We have a scroll in here. Thought that was really cool. We've got the Brazier of Bambalaya that Christine Palmer uses there in Multiverse of Madness. Go back to hell. Sends him to hell. We've got some little bit of ancient Chinese stuff, or maybe just ancient Asian. I'm not sure what's going on here, like the mongrels or something. Got some axes and a little bit of a hat there. I think they're using it as a shield. And then we've got this piece that people are raving about right now, which is a Viking helmet. So these are not really in a whole lot of sets, and people are saying it's an extremely expensive piece in this set. There's a photo of Wong and Stephen Strange fighting Gargantas, and then this one's really cool. So if you remember in the movie, the cloak of levitation is actually in one of the cases, but they couldn't fit it in here, obviously. So Lego and Marvel has this little thing where they hide a red fire extinguisher in their sets, and here it is. So I thought that was actually pretty clever. Since they can't put the cloak inside of one of those, it would be a little bit difficult, honestly. So. Oh. So I think I totally skipped this entire page. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I damn near skipped this whole page. I hope I did it correctly. It's just not that day. Not the day. Let's see. So it goes up one, back down, and then photo, and then this one. I gotta take it down because if it's messed up, it's not gonna work. They've got clips on the back, and it's obviously important. So let me just start over. Yeah, let me just start over. This one's going. That one's right. Make sure that has something to connect to, huh? Interesting placement. Yeah, just tear it apart here. Let's see. Start it over. Take all the pieces off. Start it over. This one. And goes there. Back down. And a photo, which is still, yep, photo 10, or sticker 10. And then these go up here. Couldn't hold back. Said I only built 2 bags. Oh, sad you only built 2 bags. Yeah. Well, you can always tear it down and rebuild it. It's not a big deal. I would feel bad if I let you build something just to tear it down so I could redo it again, so I could learn the techniques, but it's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea to actually tear down your sets and rebuild them several times. It's a great way to dust them, that's for sure. And here we have the ancient one. So that one was supposed to be the ancient one there. And the clip definitely was on the wrong side, so go ahead and fix that problem real quick. You know, make sure it's perfect. Make sure it's perfect. I'm playing Final Fantasy. Someone kill me. That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. That's a game for furries, I think. Yes, I remember this. Yes. So I think that this is the thing where he's like, whoosh, and it's got like, it almost looks like the weapons from Shang-Chi. I believe that's what that is. And it's supposed to go next to the ancient one. But he does, Mordo uses it to fight Doctor Strange before Doctor Strange actually like is good at anything magical. And this one is just, this one we're just literally putting a staff, a stave. Right there. That's a lot of stuff to jam into this little area up here, that's for sure. Yeah, it's nice to do a night stream, I guess, especially on a big set like this when we used to only do night streams. So I figured maybe some people who only hit the night stuff might stop in. I guess we'll see. But it would be cool to see some people. I mean, we saw Matt. He's never in here during the Monday mornings. Dave poster's up on the wall. My Dave poster I need to go pick up is actually at Isaiah's mom's house. I have his diploma. I need to swing by over there one day that I'm over at mom and dad's, actually. So here we are building this, which I heard was actually very fun. So, or at least interesting how it was built. So here we are, just seems like we're just building a circle, which doesn't seem too fancy yet. But think we're going to do some fun stuff here. Okay, flip her over. We've got some female Technic connectors there. It's the female end. Can you say that anymore? And then, oh, they're even gonna, wow. So usually studs that are inverted or like the stud connection is extremely strong. It just seems like, I don't know, the clutch power on inverts is just nuts. This part here is still wiggly. I'm hoping we fix that. Yeah, that poster was in Isaiah's in the studio. But yeah, he did move, but he left it with his mom. He was trying to get it to me on his last week, and just didn't work out. And then he's gone, obviously. And he texted me or hit me up on my personal Instagram. He hits me up on there. Some people just don't reach me on Brickmind. And told me that I needed to stop by his mom's house to grab that. I was like, bro, I got your diploma. I'm about to swing this by your crib. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I didn't really ask. I'm not sure if they broke up or what's going on. But yeah, if they broke up, that's actually quite sad for him. Because they put a lot into that. Chicks from Peru. I mean, that was a heavy decision on their part. Are you expecting this to go all the way back? Well, we can't because we put these pieces in. What? Yeah, you can't because you put those pieces in, dingus. Okay, I gotta stand up for this one. This is too dang complicated right here. They got this jacked all the way up, man. Like that. Okay, that's a difficult piece, so glad you guys could see if you end up getting this set, but that one's going to be a little, you're going to have to work with that one because these pieces are kind of in the way here. And of course, the fun part. Y'all ready for this? On the side. Flip it upside down. What? So we're going through it? That's nuts if that's really what they want to do. So it wants me to go through it? Very clever. That's very clever. For 3 parts, that's very clever. Man, it's coming alive. Nice connection. Okay, that's going to hold it in now. It's not going to move. Not going to move. These are chimneys on either side there. Let's see from the photo. And then finish off this floor. So we're going to come. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be angled. We're going to come all the way across here, even though we don't have full stud connection. Well, let me do this one first. You know, since we got 1x5 plates, it'd be cool to get 1x5 tiles within the next 10 years or so. I don't know how long I'm going to live, but I hope 10 years. I got plans. In my next 30 years, I'm going to have some fun. Ow. Oh, yeah. The top was finally put on. Oh, on the set, yeah. There is one, a bag and a half, I think, actually. Does the chimneys and stuff. I'm not sure. Is this the connection here or what? I'm not sure. They're using tiles, so I would kind of assume, but you know what they say if you assume. So we need to raise this. That's where the rest of the 10 years. We'll reassess after the 10 years. How about that? Okay, we got full tile. Now we're going full on. This is some Great Emporium stuff right here where they kind of have stuff sticking out weird. Yeah. I got to take a nap with Stella today, man. That was the highlight of my day. She like started whining at me. She's like down on the floor, and I'm like closing my eyes, petting her. She's all whining at me. I'm like, "What's your problem, dude?" She's like staring at the bed. Like, I mean, am I gonna get up there? I was like, "Dude, are you trying to get up here?" She instantly hopped up there. She want to come up here. I mean, you just gotta come up here. She crashed, dude. As soon as she got up there, licked my face, nudged her way onto the pillow right next to me, and crashed. She was so happy, dude. Not sure, man. Maybe that's why we lost everyone that was watching. We're in Frankton, you know. Out in the sticks. Yeah, my phone's still on too. There's those black pieces that go up, so we're just gonna have a piece that sits in here. So it's not gonna. I understand what's going on here now. It's a little weird without. So it wants us to build Dead Strange, which we built. He's right here. 17, which is the one that's open. In my next 30 years, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna stop stressing. We need this one, this one. And flip it. Okay, we're gonna build this. She was at work. I didn't even talk to her on the phone today. Talking about we just went through this with your brother. It's no big deal. Well, it is to me, okay. Nothing's ever a big deal to you. Guess that's what happens when you go through 50 years of like getting shit on, huh? All of a sudden, when you have a problem, it's like, doesn't matter. Eventually, I'll get to die. Until then, just keep on plugging away. Like, what are those boats called? A tugboat. Just driving. Some got loose in there, had been loose. I don't know. Ron didn't call me today, so haven't heard from him. Yeah, I mean, the weight from me driving, after something snapped, it comes undone. The whole wheel comes off, and then it's not rolling anymore, so it went sideways, and then it's trying to drive back into the car, so it's literally ripping it from the vehicle. It was shitting out grease all over the street. I've had decent car luck with that car, but I mean, technically it's lucky because I didn't have a kid in the car. Kaylin's not in the car. I wasn't on the interstate when I was coming back from the Lego store, so I wasn't driving 70, 75, 80 miles an hour. I mean, technically, 2x4s very often, especially in a big old set. What the heck? Okay, well, that'll stick on there very nice. Ooh, little sand green top. Okay. I don't know if I have any sand green tile. No, I do. I think the next bag's going to be the fun bag. Fun bags. Hey, no one's ever said that yet, so watch what you're talking about. We'll have a channel announcement when it's time for a channel announcement. Till then, they can't handle the truth. These guys that watch my channel, they can't handle the truth. Yet. Until I decide to let them know. I told them we have some pretty cool news to share that hopefully we can share within the next couple of months. It's not like, I mean, you can't like anticipate a car trouble. And even if you can, I did, because I had my car in the shop 3 times over the past 2 years to actually have him look at what happened to my car. I knew that what happened to it today was an issue 2 years ago. So it's not that the car wasn't being taken care of. I had it in there to have that checked on multiple times. Multiple times it got sent back to me. The last time the bill was like $50 for labor just to check it out. Did absolutely nothing to the car. Said everything looked great around the wheels. Everything looked great with the suspension, with the bearings and the joints. Everything looked good until it was found on the road dead. And then everything was not great with the whip. But hey, man. They'll fix it now. Once you figure out what the heck's wrong with your car, well, there it is. Pretty much fell apart. So that's what he told me to do the last time I was in there. He's like, well, just drive it till it's a vehicle. Just drive it till it breaks. So I got in the whip, and I'm like, well, I mean, you hear the same sound. It's like, well, he told me it's no big deal. Just drive it till it breaks. Well, drive it till it broke. That's what I did. Drove it till it broke. Boom. Yeah, I mean, he's cool. He's cheap, and he'll get it done. But that's a Vietnam vet you're talking about there. Vietnam. This one is just a tile because you can't have anything over to the side there. Oh, yeah. Okay, I start to get it now. What? Oh, like this. Did Dad said that he has a $3,500 bill coming, and he's actually trying to value out his truck, whether or not it's worth it just to sell it. Can you believe that? Like, wow, you're trying to get rid of that already? Like, seems like it wasn't even that long ago, because he had the other one that shit out on him. Had to be within 10 years, because, I mean, Sarah was in Tennessee. Yeah, it couldn't have been that long ago, right? He's already like, yeah, it just may not be worth it. That's nuts. But then again, Fords are just anyone I know that has a Ford. Yeah, something's wrong with this car. It'll likely be way more worth it to just total out the car. Unfortunately, cars just, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if they tell me that it's really not that big of a deal, and it's $1,200 here, fix it here, okay. That's what he says. Like, I'll let you know how much it's going to be, and then I'll let you decide whether or not you just want to total it out. Okay, so check this out. I thought this was a really cool build. Very simple here. They've got these little, I just call them propeller pieces because that's what they're for. Boom, get yourself a smokestack. Boom, get yourself a smokestack. And boom, get yourself another smokestack. And then top them off. Everybody loves being topped off. Top them off, top them off. Everybody loves being topped off. Here we go. Chimneys like being topped off too. Ta-da! I love these little smokestacks in the build, actually. I thought they were actually one of the coolest designs on the outside. Yeah, it's not going well for him. I don't know. That dude has to be like the same stress level as me. I'm not sure, man. Me and that dude. God, if I could live a life that's not like his, I would be happy. But I don't know if that's possible. I think it's in the blood. Yeah, well, see if he'll give you his. A couple of plans. Stick them off to the side because when Hulk came to visit during in-game, the Ancient One was up here just working on some plants. Yeah, he's got mom. He wouldn't let you get a truck, huh? It was too expensive is what he said. It really is. It's too expensive to operate. You're going to want to use it more. It is too expensive. I'd rather have a decent-sized SUV. Mid-sized SUV. If it's got four-wheel drive on her, that's nice. Make sure we get all of these little smokestack things in the right position. And we've got one more potted plant over here. I actually think that I have an actual pot that's not white. Is this baby Groot? Is this baby Groot growing? I don't know who that is. UCIC or USIC? Yes, that's what you need. I was just talking to Caitlin today about remembering when she had a company vehicle and how much of a stress reliever it was to have the company vehicle. I can't explain it. Like, I'm not driving on my dime. I'm not driving on, that's not putting wear and tear on your vehicle. That's literally like a company paying you more money per year to drive one of their vehicles. Like, that's so incredible. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I know who they are. That's type of stuff you should do right there. I'm sure they've got a union. That's just work, dude. It's just I probably would do that actually. I already have an interview, huh? Yeah, at this point in my life, I just want a normal week, 9 to 5. I'm over it, dude. That's like paying you extra too, just to have a normal gig. with regular benefits, just a normal gig, a normal weekly gig. That's the one thing about the post office I'm not very excited about going back. It's like, well, I guess you could work one day and you could work 7. So once a week, huh? Who cares, dude? Yeah, who cares? That sounds fire. I hope you get it. I hope, yeah, I'll pray for you. I hope you get it. That'd be nice for you. That'd make me feel good for you to get a win. Okay, that's more like it. So here we go with these smokestacks. Okay, so let's see if I can tear it off. They've got this nice little pattern they've created here with just some regular old plates, tiles. Now it's offset just a little bit for some detail. And then you're going to shove these. Actually, remember I said Lego's been doing some some risque things. You want the overtime, huh? Yeah, see, that's not where I'm at. I'm done. I'm done with it. I want $1,000 a week at 45 hours, 40 hours. I'm done with it, man. I worked all the freaking overtime for 10 years, man. Over at Aldi, worked overtime, dude. Post office, worked overtime. I'll be at home now, dude. Two of those. I'm sorry, but that's so fire. That's the detail on this is so fire. I really, really like that. I really like the roof of this thing. I think it's very clean. So fresh, so clean. On my way to Charlene. Got another one to build here. And then finally, we get to build those freaking squares to finish off the building. I've been waiting this entire build to build those things. I cannot wait. I guess that means they did a pretty decent job then if the play features are fun. I like the slideys on the back too. Oh, it's down here. 2 of them suckers, and we're out of pieces, so it's time to place. Y'all ready for this? We got 3 people in here. How many likes we got? Let's get a few more likes. My phone shows 1. The computer shows 2. There she is. There she is, boys. One final bag to finish her up. Holy crap. 3 holes. 1, 2, 3. Got to fill them, and we got a few extra Easter eggs and stuff to put on the box. Holy crap. You never liked what? This thing's a dime, boys. Holy smokes. You want to see a comparison in size? What do you want? Daily Bugle? Do you want a modular? What do we want? Comparison in size. Daily Bugle or the modular? Let's pull DB out. Let's pull the DB out. This is the way people have been displaying it right here. Now let's pull the DB out. My dumbass really just about picked that up. You guys see that? Yeah, you saw that. What an idiot. Okay. I'm excited for this as well, actually. So there's a ton of minifigures going on here, but hopefully. Ah, Wanda, you freaking witch with a B. Get out of here. I'm sick of you, anyways. Freaking mean person. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster, Steven. I'm a mother. Yeah, everybody knows, lady. It's Wong. Actually, I want to put Wanda up there. Sorry, guys. We'll get her on there. Hold on. There she is. There's the Daily Bugle. I thought we had a connection over here. Maybe it's up higher. Okay, here we go. Okay, so not technically from the MCU, but what the heck's going on here? Well, I got it. Something's wrong. We got to tear the Daily Bugle down and redo it. Yeah, I'm going to work with Kaylin at 5:15 in the morning, so I can sit there for 2.5 hours before work starts. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit outside Amazon for hours on end. Whoa! Maybe what is this? Wong falling? We'll have him like this. How's that look? That's as far back as I can scoot it, boys. That's the end of the table. So no, we don't start till 9:40. So she'll probably drop me off at 6:20, and I'll sit there for 3 hours. About as far back as I got, boys. That's what we got. Got a couple of alcoholics over here getting tore up at the DB. The Reds gang still back there. That's pretty fire, honestly. I've seen a lot of people have it right next to this one, so I'll reverse them as well so we can check that out because this has the stairway, so there's like a whole lot of stuff that can go on in there. But I kind of like alleyways, so that's why I did this one first because I actually really like alleyways, and I think that's a pretty decent alleyway right there. We have to go repair grout at Hawhe's house for the third time. What's wrong? Is it the grout or is it their house? No, I'm going to do some improvements to the Sanctum Sanctorum as well to improve the size of it, but I'm really not too worried about it. How did they fit in here before? Oh, Wong's going to smash. Ah! No! My 400 minifigures are falling. Okay, there you go. Now you can see it. placed on the opposite side there of the Daily Bugle. And I'm going to go ahead and pop open bag 18. We're 45 minutes into the stream. Yeah, they can't take this. Yeah, the guy who tries to handle everything himself, and that's why he's stressed out. We love him. I was gonna get my Gargantos down to put him on top of here too, but I don't want to. It's so much. Then I gotta repair him and yeah, gentle creature. I was so gentle today. I was nice to everyone. I'm so happy to have more for Gargantos. He was so cool. They referenced him twice. Ooh. No. Okay, we're going to build some rings. And I'm not talking about the Mandarin. And we need a couple more. And a couple of fruit inverts. So we create a nice square, but at the same time we have a decent sized hole in the center where we actually have a real nice playable feature where you can actually, if you know what I'm saying, get your fingers in there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they are going to brick it. I'm tearing it apart. I don't know what to say. Holy, what are these? What the? When have these existed? 1x4s. What the? Lego's just making parts nowadays. They don't care. So these are printed. These are not printed. There's no print. Why does it show them with it? I'm honestly pissed. I swear when I looked at something right here, it looks like they're printed, but it's like the mold now, if you guys can see that. The mold now has changed a little bit on this. So it's not a print, which actually is a little bit disappointing. But only because I thought that it was, not because it's not good enough. It just seems disappointing. So we're going to build all three of these, and then we're going to play around with them just for a quick second because I'm excited to. Yeah, I've never really intended to be a bad guy. I mean, I like superheroes, not villains. Never have I ever rooted for the Sith. Ever. Never have I ever thought Thanos was anything more than an ugly, bald chin looking, Never have I ever rooted for the team who was better than the other team to beat them, unless it was Notre Dame. Yeah, I don't usually choose the bad guys. Never have I ever enjoyed my time playing Horde on WoW. Okay, so there's about 5 or 6 pieces in this set that have really stood out to me. I'm not sure if I've got the pieces before, but we did some research on some of them, and they have been used. A couple of them have been used in a couple other sets, but they're this year. I mean, there's some seriously banger pieces coming out of Lego this year, so that's a big plus, and I'm happy to see a lot of those used in this set here. In fact, I think there were several occasions where the design was almost dependent on those new pieces here. This right here, I mean, this is all completely dependent on this piece right here with the Horde. Yeah, I mean, dude, they make leveling on the Horde just freaking ridiculous, dude. It's like the worst thing. I tried to play that classic character for a while, and I was like, bruh. Like, I'm just sitting here walking around Mulgore. I couldn't even make it past Mulgore. I tapped out. A guy who's been playing WoW for 15 years. I tapped out. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to finish Mulgore. And then as soon as you get done with Mulgore, you got to go to freaking what's that place called, Matt? The Barrens, bro. Like what? The Barrens, bro. It's just the worst. I'm trying to do this sticker. Okay. Never mind. I was trying to do the sticker right. What's on here? Captain America. New exhibit, Captain America, the living legend and symbol of courage. Brixtonian Museum, New York. Portal. Iron Man Museum exhibit. We have one final sticker here, and it's, of course, the Easter egg to Thor Ragnarok. And finally, the one that I will probably want to see how this is done here. Because, see, I want to invert mine so that I can actually make it look like a normal wall and put Gargantos inside the house and actually have it. You're at Bernie's. Who's playing? Who's playing? And it's pronounced football? Yeah, who's playing? We'll let you know if that's why they're avidly watching. Also, food at Bernie's is so freaking good. I don't know why we've never been there. It's my fault, probably. So let's go ahead and take the L on that. Ow, that scratched me. Couple jumpers on the outside here. Technic pins open. I mean, there's too much going on here. I think it's a cool feature. Listen, I think it's a really cool feature. I just also want the ability to do the same thing I've done with the Daily Bugle and have the extra pieces to fix it. That's all. Because sometimes I might want a hole in the wall and sometimes I might not want a hole in the wall. It just depends. You think holes in the wall are a little bit weird. Breakfast? No, I don't want their breakfast. I want to go over there and get drunk. And I'm not getting drunk at breakfast. I want nothing to do with Bernie's unless I'm highly intoxicated. I've had some great experiences over at Bernie's, actually. You probably see a big old man, a big fat man with a hat on, His name's Joe. He's got glasses. His name's Joe. I used to work with him, and he's at Bernie's like 5 or 6 nights a week. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. What about the 4-year-old who's asleep? Oh, I just now saw the laughing face. Joe is not here. How do you know that? I guess it's kind of a relatively small place, huh? I'm sure the guys up front, they know all about Joe. So if you ask them, that's what they're like, yeah, he's not here tonight. He's already came and went. Some older fat dude. That's probably Joe. That's the only thing he has to do. Lives over in the trailer parks here in town. He's definitely old now. It's been years since I've seen him, so he's definitely old now. Okay, so we've got another ring here. We've also got some details here to go ahead and attack America Chavez. Pretty much. Got the eyeball. Sure in there. The eyeball. I don't know if you can get this out. There's no way you'll ever get that piece out of there. Eyeball. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 legs coming out here. And then we've got some big old legs coming out. Get in there, man. Get in there. Kind of like so. So here you have the scene with Gargantos basically climbing out of that portal there, that wall. I think that turned out very nice. So that's all 3 of those little pieces that we'll kind of play with here in just a moment. This is the final sticker here. 177A Bleecker Street, which is the address of the Sanctum in the MCU. In real life, I believe it's a bar or a smoke shop or something. There it is. The final little bit of an Easter egg there. We'll leave that just floating around. Maybe it flew up and landed on the roof. We've got a not so good fire extinguisher. What are these called? Fire hydrant. Which goes right here where Ned is. Sorry, Ned. And then we've got 2 trees. Go here and here. They use the upside down candles, which again, I think was an incredible piece. This was last year. One of the great pieces from last year. They use this inverted vine system here, and then go ahead and just turn it into a tree. I've got some extra leaves, so I'll probably deck this out real nice so it actually looks like a tree. Kind of similar to how I do my trees in the city. Light one that goes on top here. Like so. Okay, there's the little trees that go on in front. One, two, and three. A one, a two, and a three. 1, 2, or about the same. What the heck's a corn nugget? I don't even know what that is, and I'm from Indiana. Yeah, that's that kind of place where they'll just like let you try stuff. Like, what is that? You just start talking to people, and they're like, "Oh, girl, let me hook you up with this." Ta-da! And Ebony Mall is going to be in the way. More like Defender Strange, but it'll be all right. Couple more pieces here, which we are going to use. So I've got some clear pieces, which I like to change things, so I will improve upon. There's no point in that being gray. You can see it. It stands out. It's ugly. I got some clear ones in there I can go ahead and use in my inventory. But really what you got going on here is 2 of these so that you can do just a few different things here. Let me see. One, you can do something like this. I think it'll actually, it will. You can connect both of them here. Do something like that. Do something like that. You can take one to do something like this, and then stick it on the side here to pretty much do something similar to what we were doing. I think this will just give it a little bit more of a clutch power because it's the actual stud instead of just something sliding in. Then they give you 3 of these pieces, which I've already adjusted some and attached some to the building here, but we can go ahead and shove these into different places. Got some spots on the back. I'm thrilled that they actually built the building with these in mind. So that when you do Lego City scenes and stuff, you can just go ahead and just attach your minifigures to some of those. Very nice. Very thankful for that. Okay. And the final step, that's officially it, guys. I mean, that's it. She's done. It's going to be a hard call. I know people have already asked me to compare these two and give you what's my favorite, let you know what my favorite one is. I think they both have a warm spot in my heart. I'm a little bit pissed at the Sanctum right now, but I like Doctor Strange more than I like Spider-Man, I got to say. So I like the stuff that's going on here with the Sanctum just a little bit more. But the stuff they gave you with the minifigures on the Daily Bugle is just, I mean, it just takes it. If it was like a race, they're going up, and then the minifigures, you start covering the minifigures, and it just goes nuts. So if the Sanctum Sanctorum came with the minifigures that I've included here with the first upgrade, I think that the Sanctum would blow the Daily Bugle out of the water, having 30 minifigures, which I've got with it right now. So take it or leave it. Take it how you want. I think it's a great display piece. I think they're amazing to have together. I'm thrilled to finally have the second Marvel building in the Lego City. I've got some work to do on some custom stuff over the next couple of years that I'm also thrilled about. So it's gonna be a great time. Really, I'm very excited. I think it's a good look. So let's see. Have Defender Strange flying out. Trying to fight with Wanda. And Sinister Strange on the top. So that's great with all those minifigures, you know. It's going to take me a while to do that other video with the upgrade. I know it's going to. That's why I wanted to get this set built. Let's go ahead. We're going to pop Strange out of here. And then let's go ahead and mess around with these 3 final things that we need to attach to the Sanctum. Got the comic book Doctor Strange here with the yellow gloves, much more accurate to that first movie. I believe this is where they want this to go. This is where they want that to go. This is where they want this to go, which I think is absolutely absurd to have a portal open to your most precious treasures in the entire set. Yeah, huge. You're talking about Elena, that's honestly tragic. And then this is technically where they would like Gargantos to be, right? I don't think it will fit because of the stairs. Yeah, it's not designed perfectly for the Daily Bugle or anything like that. What they've given you as far as the Daily Bugle for this set is definitely more than enough. So there's nothing to be upset about there. But I'm actually going to be adjusting these a little bit here. So this is the way that I'm going to have them. Okay, hope you guys are cool with that. But I'm going to adjust them and show you the way that I'm going to display them. This piece right here, you can actually invert. So you can pop this off. You can place it like this. And we can actually go ahead and stick this down here. So now there are some hidden treasures behind this wall that you don't know unless you're me or someone who owns the set or has seen that. You probably wouldn't guess to go ahead and pull on this right here and have access to the hidden treasures that are inside the Book of Cagliostros and the Time Stone, obviously. So that's the way that I'm going to display mine, like that. This area right here will be the most easily accessible area for me. So I'm going to put the portal right here. And if it becomes a problem where I have to put a building directly besides this, I'll flip this around, but I don't think that I'll do that because of that reason, technically. But right there is kind of the best way to have that nice and flat. Go ahead and throw this sucker right here. I do like that, so now I can kind of have access to the Sanctum there inside of that. I think it also looks really good for exterior detail, to be honest with you. And then finally, this one here, we have turned sideways, so I'm going to need to adjust a little bit. But technically speaking, he does fit like this. So you have to maneuver him a little bit. But he is built to fit inside of the Sanctum like that. So I think that looks very good like that. So that's basically the one that I did go ahead. Oh, now it's on its side, so that does suck. Huh. Yeah, it does suck. It doesn't matter because I am going to be displaying it with the Gargantos facing out. I just think it's a cool feature of the set. So we are going to be displaying it like this. However, it's still on its side, isn't it? But that's the only place that I can actually display Gargantos, so I kind of wish they didn't do that. To be quite honest with you, that's the way it is. Matt, you still here? We're done. That's the Sanctum, boys. With some upgrades already. Minor upgrades on the first week. Not necessarily minor upgrades, but I give it a 9.5. Minor details, minor flaws. Minor flaws. What do you think? What you think about that? What you know about me? What you know about? What if I got all the Daily Bugle minifigures and put them there as well? Can you imagine how crazy and hectic it would be? It's insane. That's us right there. That's awesome. I'll go ahead and place this sucker in the city. There's hella minifigures on it. I gotta pull them off. What I need to do is record one time, and then I can pull them all off so that I can do them individually while recording that video. They put the studs like they wanted it to go like this. That almost doesn't even make sense. That's just weird. That's just weird. But it is really cool with the newsstand in between there, the correct size, and then the boxes that add up in the back of the set from the Daily Bugle. I also like that they gave us one of these dumpsters. This yellow dumpster right here that Doc Ock is standing on, because they gave us two of those in the Daily Bugle. So I thought that was awesome. I know you're not a boy. I definitely know that. All right, guys, that's us. I appreciate it. This was fun. I'm happy to get this done this week, so we'll have it available for a city update, of course. All right, I'm out. Babe, I'll see you when you get home. Matt, have a good night. Peace. Good luck with your phone interview. Yeah, all the stickers are gone. Yep. Empty sticker sheet. Another one down. It's a little bit sad. Okay, no problem. Yep, I'm here. Hour and 12 minutes, about an hour and 15. All right, guys, I'm out. I appreciate you for being here. Hope to see you guys on some of the videos this week where we discuss this set a little bit, and also the city update where we add it to the Lego city. Everyone have a great day. I'm out. Peace.